Scene script. Have you ever wondered how our planet came into existence? Well, sit back and let's embark on a fascinating journey back in time, around 4.5 billion years ago, when the story of our Earth began. Our planet was born from the cosmic dust and gas left over from the creation of the Sun. This dust and gas started to contract under its own gravitational pull, forming a spinning disk of material. In the heart of this disk, the Earth began to form. The heavier elements like iron and nickel sank towards the center, creating the core. This process released a massive amount of heat, causing the outer layers to melt and form a molten metallic ocean. The lighter elements such as silicon and oxygen floated atop this molten sea, gradually cooling and solidifying to form a thin crust on the surface. Thus the Earth's core, mantle, and crust were formed. The early Earth was a hostile place with frequent volcanic eruptions, a toxic atmosphere, and a scorching surface. But it was about to become even more dramatic. Around 4 billion years ago, our planet had a catastrophic encounter with a Mars-sized object. This massive collision released enough energy to melt the entire surface of the Earth. But it also resulted in one of the most significant events in our planet's history: the creation of the Moon. The impact hurled a vast amount of debris into space, which began to orbit around the Earth. Over time, this debris coalesced and formed our Moon. The Moon's gravitational pull stabilized the Earth's tilt, which led to the seasons we experience today. This was the tumultuous birth of our planet, a fiery and chaotic event that set the stage for everything that was to come. It was from this violent beginning that the Earth was formed, a unique sphere of rock, water, and life, floating in the vast expanse of space, and thus the Earth as we know it began its journey. So, Earth was formed. But when did life begin to blossom on this rocky world? This question has intrigued scientists for ages. It wasn't until about 3.5 billion years ago that our planet welcomed its first residents: simple, single-celled organisms floating in the primordial soup. Over time, these microscopic lifeforms evolved, grew in complexity, and diversified into a myriad of species. And then, around 500 million years ago, something extraordinary happened: the Cambrian explosion. This period, a relatively short span in the grand scale of Earth's history, saw an unprecedented burst of evolution. Suddenly our planet was teeming with complex multicellular organisms, creatures with eyes, legs, and shells. The Earth's seas, skies, and lands were filled with life in all its vibrant, diverse glory. This was the dawn of life as we know it, the genesis of the intricate web of existence that now covers our planet. Life, as it turns out, found a way. Imagine a world ruled by creatures so massive and powerful, they defy our modern understanding. Such was the age of the dinosaurs, the Mesozoic era, a time of colossal reptilian reign. This era was divided into 3 periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. During the Triassic period, dinosaurs began to emerge, yet they were not the dominant species. The Jurassic period, often romanticized in popular culture, saw the dinosaurs rise to prominence, with giants like the Brachiosaurus wandering the land. The Cretaceous period was the final act in this dinosaur drama, featuring famous faces such as the Tyrannosaurus rex and the Triceratops. But this period also marked the end of their reign. An asteroid impact, a cataclysmic event, caused a mass extinction, wiping out these magnificent creatures from the face of the Earth. The reign of the dinosaurs was over, but a new era was about to begin. With the dinosaurs gone, a new group of creatures took center stage. The Cenozoic era, also known as the Age of Mammals, began around 65 million years ago, right after the mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs. This era is marked by the rise of mammals, a group of warm-blooded vertebrates that had been living in the shadows of the dinosaurs for millions of years. In the early Cenozoic, mammals began to diversify rapidly, evolving into a wide array of forms and sizes to fill the ecological niches left vacant by the dinosaurs. They adapted to life in the oceans, on land, and even in the air. Some, like the mighty blue whale, grew to become the largest animals ever to have lived. Others, like the tiny bumblebee bat, remained minuscule. Meanwhile, on the ancient African savanna, a line of primates was charting a different course. These were our ancestors. As the eons rolled by, they began to walk upright, a trait that set them apart from other mammals. This upright stance freed their hands, enabling them to manipulate objects and use tools, a key step in the journey towards becoming human. In time, these early hominids evolved larger brains, another hallmark of humanity. With these larger brains, they developed complex societies, invented language, and began to create art. revealing a capacity for imagination and abstract thought. They learned to harness fire, a discovery that allowed them to cook food, ward off predators, and survive in harsh climates. Finally, after millions of years of evolution, a species called Homo sapiens, or wise man, appeared on the scene. These were the first true humans. They were intelligent, adaptable, and capable of cooperation on a scale unmatched by any other species. They spread across the globe, colonizing every corner of the planet. And so, humans emerged, forever changing the course of life on Earth. From humble beginnings, they rose to become the dominant species, shaping the world around them in ways no creature had done before. But this was only the beginning of their story, a story that continues to unfold to this day. Fast forward to today, the Earth has seen significant changes. We've come a long way since the first human footprints were imprinted on the sands of time. The story of our planet in the modern era is a tale of transformation, a testament to our triumphs, and a chronicle of our challenges. As we've advanced, we've left indelible marks on our world. Our activities have shaped the planet in ways unimaginable to our ancestors. From the lush green forests we've transformed into sprawling cities to the virgin mountains we've tunneled through for roads and railways, we've redefined the face of the Earth. But our exploits haven't been without consequences. The planet has borne the brunt of our progress. Our thirst for growth has led to deforestation, stripping the Earth of its green cover. Pollution, a byproduct of our technological advancements, has filled the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil we farm. We've warmed the planet, altered its climate, and set in motion a chain of events that may change the course of life as we know it. Yet, the same spirit of innovation that has driven us thus far also holds the key to our survival. We've harnessed the power of the atom, split light into its constituent colors, and touched the face of the moon. Our technological advancements have revolutionized our lives, shaped our societies, and defined our era. We've built machines that think, networks that connect us in an instant, and tools that can manipulate the very building blocks of life. But with every leap forward, we're reminded of our responsibility to this planet we call home. The Earth has been a silent witness to our journey, from our first steps to our greatest leaps. It has nurtured us, provided for us, and in return, we must care for it. Indeed, we've made our mark on the world, but what does the future hold? As we stand on the cusp of a new era, we must look forward with hope, armed with the lessons of our past and the tools of our future. What will Earth look like in 2030? As we contemplate the journey of our home planet into the future, we can't help but wonder about the possibilities that lay ahead. By 2030, it's expected that technology will have advanced at an unprecedented rate. Picture this: a world where artificial intelligence is embedded in our daily lives, not merely as tools, but as collaborators in our endeavors. From self-driving cars to smart homes, technology will continue to reshape our societies and the way we live. But it's not just technology that will define Earth's narrative in 2030. The specter of climate change looms large on the horizon. Rising sea levels, more frequent and intense weather events, and the loss of biodiversity are just some of the challenges we may have to grapple with. The landscape of our planet could change significantly, with some areas becoming uninhabitable due to extreme heat or flooding. Yet amidst these challenges, there's hope. Renewable energy sources are becoming more efficient and accessible. And there's growing emphasis on sustainable practices in everything from agriculture to manufacturing. We're seeing the emergence of green cities, where urban planning and architecture incorporate nature and sustainability at their core. And let's not forget the role of space exploration. With companies like SpaceX pushing the boundaries of what's possible, we might even see the beginnings of human colonization on other planets. The Earth of 2030 could be a planet not just of humans, but of interplanetary species. In the realm of social issues, we expect to see further progress in the fight for equality and justice. The ongoing efforts for gender equality, racial justice, and LGBTQ+ rights are likely to shape the societal fabric of Earth in 2030. However, the future isn't set in stone. It's a canvas that we are all painting on together. It's shaped by our actions and decisions today. We have the power and responsibility to direct the course of our planet's journey. Though uncertain our future holds much promise, it's up to us to ensure Earth's journey continues on a positive path.